comes to you, no one really compares. But I'm scared and I'm nervous, I don't wanna get hurt anymore. I don't want nobody else.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wake Up and Makeup Monday today. Today I am featuring a makeup artist and also a YouTube creator, Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn came out with her line of jaclyncosmetics. And it started off a little bit rough. She had the lipstick gate. You know, we had some problems with the lipsticks, and I was curious after I watched her reveal video on her highlighting collection, and it blew me away and drew me in. The girl can sell, and I wanted her highlights, and so I ordered a couple of things from her. Couple of things I ordered and went back after I got the products and ordered more. So I ordered her Flash palette, this made in Italy, and this was a limited edition collection that was for the holiday release. So you can no longer get this. There was Flash and Accent. This is for the lighter skin. I do have that on today. You can see it really good here, but there's a mix of highlights on my face. You'll see it better in the try-on portion. Made in Italy. Super impressed with this incredible palette. In fact, I'll go ahead and swatch all 4 of these shades for you so you can see them. So Gleam, let's see. This is Gleam. Oh, bracelet on. This is Gleam. And then we have Iced, these are the 2 shades actually on my face today. Let's get a better swatch of that. There we go. Then we have Sparks next. This is more of it has a little bit of yellow in it. Again, let's get a swatch. I'm not in the best light to show you guys swatches. And then the next one is Mesmerized. And Mesmerized is more of a peachy gold. So there are the 4 highlight shades in here. They're stunning. They look beautiful. They blend really softly into the skin. High quality shadows. Awesome. And then I have her Luminous Powder. Now this is in the shade Do Me. This does come in several shades from light to dark, and this is an all over face powder. So after I put my foundation on and I wanted to set it, I just dusted this everywhere and blended it in. This does have some shimmer into it. You can purchase these, but these are available. The packaging has changed to what you're going to see with the new product. So I'm just going to put this on my hand here because it's a powder and it's just a luminous powder. It's got, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the radiance in here. It's got a little bit of radiance. Yeah, you really can't see that, but it's just, I mean, it's a face powder, but it does give you like a lit from within glow and really is a beautiful finely milled powder. I think you guys will really enjoy this if you're looking for a new powder. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but I don't think it's all that like crazy on the skin. It really gives a beautiful soft focused look. All right, so then she has these little mini, I'm gonna go over the powder. She's got these little minis. These are her beaming loose powders, and boy, are they beaming. You're gonna see in just a minute, you need a little bit, and you're gonna see me use a little bit in what it did to my face. Okay, so I have Balm and this is Extra and this is Balm. So let's show you guys Extra first. Right, there it is on my finger. Watch. It's a massive highlight. It is a massive pop on your face. It's so pretty though. It's so pretty. And this is Extra. And Extra is kind of like a peachy gold as well. And there's Extra. So, or sorry, Extra and Balm. Really beautiful. I use these a lot. I use these just for that dot right here, and I used it on my inner corners today. They're really nice. So then the new products that I picked up were not exactly what I wanted to pick up, but I didn't have a choice because everything was sold out. She is on Ulta now and it's sold out. Most of it's sold out on there too. So this is the new packaging. It's rose gold. This is what you're going to find your pressed highlights in. And this is, I think, a new shade called Awestruck. I have this on my eyes today. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade, guys. These compacts are really nice. They're plastic, but they have a definite closing sound. I mean, I can't complain. You'll see in the video when I put this, I have better light when I'm doing the makeup, and it's so pretty, and my face is glowing when I'm finished. And this on the eyes is stunning. All right, and then for the blush and bronzer duos, those are coming in a black compact with a rose gold J, and then it says Jaclyn up at the top. And the powders, again, all of these are made in Italy, and the powders are sort of set deep in here. And this is the one that I got because it's all that was available, and I have some better shots that that I probably ran in the beginning of the video. But this is, okay. This is Lilac Love and Top Tan, and so I'll insert swatches up here for you. This is actually quite pretty. I didn't think, this is not the shade I wanted to get, but they were sold out of everything, and it did actually work on my skin. I didn't think that the bronzer was going to show up. I didn't really think the blush was going to be enough. And in reality, I'd like a little bit more blush, like a little bit more oomph, but you could build this up and it didn't act like it was cakey on my skin. So overall, I'm happy with how this came out, and I will use this. And everything blended together, like the whole look was so soft and pretty, and then you add the highlight and you just are a gleaming goddess, truly. So enjoy what's coming next. Enjoy the try-on portion so you can see all of it in action. Again, I have much better light in the other room when I did the try-on, and you're really going to get a good idea of how these apply and how these look on the face. If anything is available, it will be linked in the description box below. And Jaclyn is coming out with new lipsticks next week, matte lipsticks and liners, which some look incredibly, incredibly beautiful. I'm excited to get those too, but there's still like 2 more of these I want to get. So I'm just going to have her whole collection because I just really, really love it. I really love it. Good job, Jaclyn. Way to fight yourself, you know, fight back and come back with a bang like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Excellent job. All right, stay tuned for the try-on portion. Hey guys, welcome to Wake Up and Makeup Monday. I have to apologize up front. This is the best my voice has been all week. I don't know how long it's gonna last, and I can't hear out of one of my ears. So I apologize if I sound so weird. We are focusing on a specific brand today, and I have the Jaclyn Hill, the new highlighter, mini highlighter, and her blush and bronzer duo. Beautiful rose gold packaging in this, and the boxes has changed. They're now square and rose gold and black. Prior we had silver that said Jaclyn on it, and like a frosted glass. I do like the frosted. I also have some of the beaming highlights. I have extra and bomb, I believe. So we'll be using and showing you that. And I also have from her, this was a limited edition highlighting palette, but it is now, this isn't available anymore. You can't get this, but you can get the highlights in here, which are now in individual sizes like this. So let me just show you. This is a beautiful highlight. These highlighters are all made in Italy. Really, really pretty. I actually use this quite often. And then I added one of the new ones, Awestruck, which you will see. We might be having to use it on the eyes though, because it's more of a really pretty kind of rose gold look. But we'll definitely show you the difference between using this highlight and the beaming highlight. We're going to be super glowy, and then we'll get into using the new highlight and the blush and bronzer duo. To start, I'm going to use her Luminous Powder. This is a all over face powder. However, it does have shimmer to it. Her thought process behind it was to give you a luminous glow. By the way, on my face, I am wearing the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation, and I also have the Natasha Denona concealer under my eyes. I'm going to be doing that through the whole video, guys. So I put a little bit in the cap. We're going to swirl, tap, and buff on our face. So this is going to add some, it's got some glitter, and you know, I'll show you swatches of this, but this is going to add some glow. You can almost already just see it right there. So you're going to just buff this wherever. She uses it all over, and that's kind of how I want to also use it. So it just gives you a nice subtle glow. It's not, I don't think, too much. If you have larger pores, you may not like this. And I actually do have some. I'm gonna put a little more on the other side. I do have some larger pores, so I do want to, you know, sometimes be careful with this, but it's really beautiful. I mean, it's really, really pretty. It's a very soft focus too. It's not, I don't think it's too much. But I did hear some, I watched one review, somebody said with their skin, and they were, I think around my age or a couple years younger than me, that they didn't feel like they could use that. We have rainbows coming in again. I think it gave a really nice look to the skin. I mean, I think it set well. So, all right, let's get into the blush and bronzer duo. I have Lilac Love and Top Tan. This was not my first choice or my second choice. It was my only choice. When I got to the website, Jaclyn Hill has sold out. They're still all sold out on her website. However, they are now at Ulta, and it said Ulta was showing some, but when I got there and tried to add it to my cart, it said email me and notify me of when this comes back. So I still haven't gotten those, but I do plan on getting a couple of the darker tones, the medium. This is one that's like a light for a light skin tone, and I'm not so sure how it's going to show up on me. So here is the container. You can see it's a sleek black, and it's got a rose gold J. Now the difference with the highlights, let me just show you. This is Awestruck, and the beaming highlights and these little individual highlights, oh, it's stuck in here, have a rose gold packaging. I can't get out. Hold on. Okay, here is the little beaming, and here is the rose gold, and then the black. So the blush and bronzer duos just have the accent of the rose gold, and then the highlighters now are completely in rose gold. And this is her new packaging, which is replacing this round frosted stuff. All right, so we're gonna start with, let me just show it to you. Here's the Lilac Love, and then this one is Top Tan. And I do think that this is probably gonna be too light for me. I also know that these are very soft and they are buildable, so we're gonna build it up as much as I think that we can. Let me find a bronzing brush. All right, this is actually from Cosmetics, and it says that it is a brightening brush, so maybe they intended it to be for highlight, but we are gonna use it for the bronzer. And I'm gonna pick it up pretty heavy because I do know that it's gonna be too light for my skin. So we're gonna do the best we can and hope you guys can actually see it. My skin is more medium tone, so I'm gonna do one side to start so you can see the difference between one side done and one side not done. I can see it. I mean, I can see it. I hope you guys can see it too. It's there. Okay, so here is this side, and here is this side. So this doesn't have any, and this has the bronzer. I'm gonna do the same thing with the blush. We're just gonna go in with the Lilac Love next. All right, and this is a Cheeky N218 by Cosmetics, and we're gonna again dip in. There is a little bit of fallout, but not much. I mean, my brushes are kind of picking that fallout up. All right, and I don't know why people even care about it. It doesn't bother me as long as it applies on the skin well and looks nice. Now, I heard these do have, and I can see it, a little bit of a luminous glow to these blushes as well. And this definitely does need to be built up. This color is a bit too light for me, but it is giving me a little bit of sheen right in here, which I like. I don't know how much you can build it up before it gets like cakey, but right now it's looking smooth and pretty. It's definitely not as much of blush as I prefer. You guys know I'm kind of a heavy blush girl, so I like my blush to be heavy, But what's nice is that it seems to be, no matter how much I build it up, it doesn't get cakey, which that impresses me. So there it is, and there it is without. So even though this is not my skin tone color, it works. Let's make our other side match, shall we? Yeah, it definitely puts down some color. It's just real light, this bronzer shade. And I have seen some other reviews saying that, like, hey, you know, maybe you shouldn't pick out what you want based on the blushes, because the blushes are a little bit more comparable until you get to the really deeper shades. But pick it out based on the bronzer shades. Apparently there's quite a bit of a difference with the bronzer shades. This bronzer can work for me just fine, surprisingly. And this does have a bit of a lilac shift to it, the blush. So let's go in. I'm very impressed. I didn't think I was gonna like this color at all because it was the only shade available and it just wasn't one I was gonna pick. But I was like, well, let me try it. It's the only one I could get and I wanted to get my hands on it. But I'm pleased to say that I can get away with this. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I know I have a big rainbow on my face, so we'll look at this side. So here it is. You can see, here's the bronzer, here's the blush. Let me come up. There's a big rainbow. Bronzer and blush. So really pretty, actually. I think it looks pretty nice. It gives you kind of a pretty pinky, like feminine. It's a really pretty feminine flush that I think somebody's gonna wear and just feel pretty in. And I gotta back up so you don't see, but the formula is so smooth. I believe these are also made in Italy. Yeah, these are made in Italy. How exciting. All right, this is a little too dark on me. I'm going to try this on the eyes. This is the color Awestruck. Let me see what other colors I have from Jaclyn, because I think we can do the beaming highlight. Yeah, I think we can do the beaming highlight in the corners of the eyes and on the cheeks. And I want to use this one to show you guys what it looks like all over the eyelids. This is a beautiful shade. Oh, this is such a beautiful shade. On the eyes is kind of, it gives you a nice highlight, but it's kind of like a peachy rose color. Oh, that's so pretty for just a super simple look for the spring and summer, and you don't want to mess, and these blend beautifully. That's really pretty. I'm going to put the bronzer underneath my eye. I mean, that's a beautiful, like, for me, like a one and done look. It's absolutely stunning. You don't have to do any more. You can be done. Look at that. Really, really pretty. Okay, let's go under the eye with the bronzer. Just get a little definition under here, if it'll show up. Doesn't want to do too much under here. A little bit, but not much. I got real wrinkly under eyes today. Yeah, that's not doing a ton. It is giving a little bit, but not much. Okay, well, that's okay. We're gonna stop there. I'll finish the eyes in just a second. So I want to start with the highlights here and then go in here, because you can still get these extras and you can still get these are actually called just the loose highlighters. I And this is from the Flash palette that I have, the highlighting palette, the Flash palette. So the colors in here, which are all, I think, all available online, are, well, it's hard to read these. Okay, Gleam, Iced, Sparked, and Mesmerized. So this is Gleamed, sorry, Iced, Sparks, and Mesmerized. All so pretty. We are going to go in, I think, with the Gleam and a little bit of the Gleam and Ice on the top. We're going to kind of mix those. And I'm just going to add it here. These are beautiful. Her highlights are so, oh, too much. I put too much on, but that's what we got, too much. Who cares, right? Oh, look at that. So pretty, guys. It's not done. It is not done. We're gonna put whatever's extra kind of just up and around. It blends in really nice. It does show a little bit of texture, but it's actually one of the smoother powder highlights I've used, so I'm not gonna complain. All right, but wait till you see what happens. Wait till you see. Wait, you're gonna be like, whoa. When we use I gotta find something small to put it on. We're gonna go in with extra, and we're gonna just put it right in here, just for like an extra pop. And we're also gonna put this in the corners of my eyes. So let's start with that. I'm gonna use the mirror from here. We're gonna just put this right in the corner. This is extra. Just so you know, it's I gotta fix that. It's incredibly powerful. These little loose highlights. You do not want to overdo it with these like I did. That's kind of too much right there. But I mean, it's insane. It's just insane. So I'm kind of just rubbing it in. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of that right up in here too. Oh, so crazy. I'm gonna be like a highlight fool. Really crazy. Okay. Let's see if I can find a little bit of a smaller brush. And we're gonna just tap it so you can see what it does. It amps up the look, even though the regular highlight I used is already insane. We're gonna put this right here. That's it. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. I'm just gonna blend it in with my hand because it's just too much with the brush, and I think there's more on the brush. So be careful with the highlights. They're beautiful. I mean, there's no denying they are stunning highlights, but they are also extremely powerful highlights. So that was the color Extra. Whoa, I'm all glowy today. All right, I'm gonna be right back with some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll tell you my thoughts. Okay guys, here is the final look, and I'm really happy with it. On my lips, I just finished off my lips with, I believe this is something new that came in an Ipsy. It's a matte painted lip color by About Face. I don't know if this was an Ipsy or if this was a, this might have been a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy, I don't know. And on my my eyelashes, I just used the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. That did run a little bit up onto my lash. It was a little bit wet. It was the first time using it, and I didn't know. And then on my waterline, I used the Pixie black eyeliner. I did not do eyeliner on the top. I just did it on the bottom. I think this is a beautiful fresh face look. And I will say, for not using any eyeshadow, I think the wash of color from that, that was the color Awestruck that I put on my eyes, that highlighter, is really beautiful as just a wash. This whole look was so fast. It was so fast, and I feel like my skin looks really healthy and glowy. So it started with the all over powder. This is the Luminous Powder in Do Me. I don't think I told you the name. And then of course we have Awestruck on the eyes. I used Extra as that extra pop here, and also in the corner of my eyes. That's a loose powder. I also have Balm, which I don't think I showed you guys, and I've got some old swatches, but I want to show you a swatch of Balm. So this is Awestruck. This is the blush and bronzer duo that I used, and that is the shade Balm. So that is more of a champagne gold shift, and this is the one on my eyes right here. So, and then of course on the, we used the blush and bronzer duo, which came out really pretty, and I didn't think it was going to be enough color for me, but it did color up. It, like, you can layer it and it colors up. I'd like to use less layers though to achieve this look, so I am going to invest in a deeper shade of the pink, like a little bit more of a pinky pink. This is more of a, you can see it right here, more of a real lilac shade. The highlighter is popping. Oh my goodness, the highlighter is insane. And again, we used a mix of Gleam and Iced to do the overall, and you saw it just like, this is powerful too. They say that these are like a little, these pressed highlighters are a little bit of a softer highlight if you are looking for a softer glow. And then if you want that amped up amount, then use the, like I did, use the loose powder on portions of your face. But I will say that I actually think these are pretty powerful. I should have went in with a lighter hand to start with. And the nice thing about it is it blends really nicely. These are high quality formula highlighters. They really are, both the pressed powders and the loose powders. So, and again, your loose powders will not come in this container. These were from her original launch. They will come in a rose gold, like, but like deeper well for the loose powder to be in. And then I think this is the same thing. I think it's coming in a square container. And I think this comes in a couple different colors and shades as well. I just have, I thought Doomy was a really good color for me. So I really love everything. I know she came off with a really rocky start to her lipsticks, but you gotta give the girl credit. She didn't let that stop her. She kept going and pushing through. I noticed too, she's coming out with matte lipsticks and lip liners, which there's a few shades I'm really interested in. Again, in the nude spectrum, from the beiges and the pinks, and then I think she says one or two mauvey, purpley colors. And she just did her release video on those, and they look beautiful. I think this is her redemption. She wanted to come out. She came out with the blush, the bronzer, the highlights, all amazing, all problem-free. And now we're going to come out and we're going to try the liquid lip and the liners again. And this is her coming out saying, I've learned, I've made a mistake. Trust me, give me a second chance. And we do deserve to give people a second chance. And I will say, based off of what I'm looking like right now and the products I'm using, I will definitely buy Jaclyn's lip liners and lipsticks and try them out. I don't think she's gonna ever have a repeat. I think she did everything in her power to make sure that never happens again. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Jaclyn Hill lipsticks and it will come up. But anyway, I'm excited. I think this is a beautiful, fresh look and so easy. It didn't take any time at all to complete this look. So, all right, guys, that is it for the video. I will link what I can below for you. Some of the highlighters and the luminous powder are still available. And if I find on Ulta any of the bronzer and blush duos for you, they'll be linked as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and take care and have a wonderful day.